My name is Todd, and I'm a broker associate with Starling Realty, and I help national and international investors to achieve amazing financial returns on their investment. Do you guys remember a couple of years ago there was that big thing on the news with Bernie Madoff, where Bernie Madoff went to jail for telling people that he could get a 12% return on their investment? Well, obviously he couldn't, because he's in jail for life for trying to do that. Well, I tell my clients in writing that I can get them a 40% return on their investment, which is an amazing return. Bernie couldn't do it. The national average for the stock market is 6%. And on top of that, I have this quirk for quantum physics, quantum reality, quantum spirituality. Something that I love, a topic that I love. That's how I introduce myself to anybody that I meet. Almost everybody. That's how I introduced myself to Ernesto the first time that I met him at Starling Realty. And Ernesto, when I said that, about the quantum reality, the quantum physics, his eyes opened up like saucers and he said, "Me too, I know that. I know about quantum physics, I know about quantum reality. Look at my skin, I got goosebumps right now." So that was great. That's how I introduced myself. That's how I introduced myself to Ron. Right here in this corner, just less than 2 months ago. That's how I introduced myself to almost everybody that I meet. But that's not how I always introduce myself. When I was 5 years old, my introduction was completely different. My introduction was, "Hi, my name is Todd, and I have a puppy, and I love this puppy, and he's gray. And my daddy named him Smokey because he's gray." Or I'd introduce myself saying, "Hi, my name is Todd, and I love the color blue, because blue is for boys, and I have 3 sisters, and their favorite color is pink because pink is for girls." Or I would introduce myself saying, "Hi, my name is Todd, and I love finger painting." There's something that I love, finger painting. That's how I introduced myself when I was 5 years old. Now, loving finger painting is something really easy to do, and that's a very safe introduction when you're a 5-year-old, and that's probably a really safe introduction that you can give today, because who doesn't like finger painting? Maybe most of you guys haven't finger painted in a long time, but if you did, you would really enjoy it. There's something about it that's absolutely amazing, where you have all of these colors in front of you, and you're able to dip your fingers into the soft and silky paint and to express yourselves on big sheets of white, shiny paper. You can create absolutely anything that you want. Magical castles, pyramids, maybe even little stick figures of yourself or your family. That's a safe introduction. That's how I introduced myself. When I was in middle school, my introduction was completely different. And by the time I got to high school, the way I was introducing myself to other people was totally different. My introduction in high school was, "Hey, my name is Todd. I love sports. I love partying with my friends. I love girls. And you know what? Even more than that, I like girls that are partying while they're playing sports." That was a really safe introduction, and that was something that anybody would have a little bit in common with. See, high school is a time in your life where it can be really complicated. And trying to find out who you are, trying to get into a little bit of a group is very important. It defines you, who you are and who you hang out with. And a great way to do that is by the way that you introduce yourself. And so in high school, I became the master of a safe introduction. And that was easy. like sports, I like girls, I like partying. You gotta have something in there. As I went on to college, though, I started becoming a little bit aware of the introductions in a different way completely. And I was a little bit disappointed, frankly, in the way I was introducing myself and the way that my colleagues in college were introducing themselves to me. We had one standard introduction, and that introduction was, "Hi, my name is Todd, and my major is blah, blah, blah." See, nobody really cared what your major was, and I didn't care about what anybody else's major was, but it was a safe way of icebreaking, a safe way of introducing yourself, a safe way of defining who you were. And if you were a little bit good at that introduction, you could get people to open up, and you could become part of a group, and it was something very important that I learned to do in order to excel. When I went on to college, or into the workforce, my introduction changed. It became how we define ourselves. "Hi, my name is Todd, and my job is blah, blah, blah." As time went by, my job became different, so my introduction became different. But then there came a time in my life that I wasn't so concerned about the way that I was introducing myself, or the way that I was seen by other people. And I started introducing myself to anybody. I would talk to people in grocery lines, and I would talk to people in parties. I would talk to people that would cold call me on the phone, and I would say, "I love quantum reality, I love quantum mechanics, I love quantum spirituality." Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Brian Greene, Stuart Hameroff, hundreds and hundreds of the most intelligent people that I've ever walked the face of the earth, all of them quantum physicists, tell us that reality is an illusion, that neutrons and protons and molecules and atoms pop in and out of existence, and it's only by the observer that they become matter. So when we see things that are around us, through observation they become real. Well, what's behind us isn't. It's a wave pattern that comes in, and through observation it forms into something that we see as normal reality. I started telling that to everybody, and some people would say, "Oh my God, dude, what are you smoking? you gotta stop smoking that stuff. That's pretty bad." And other people would say, "That is the most crazy thing. I feel that. I know that. Look, I have goosebumps." So, this is my icebreaking speech. This is the actual third time that I've been able to stand up in front of you guys, and I've told you the story of my life, and you know my backstory and my forward story, and you know the way that I introduce myself. But how do you take that information that I've just spent 6, 7, 8 minutes talking to you about, and 2 complete other speeches, and how do you wrap that up into a phrase or an introduction when you meet somebody else? How do you do that? How do you convey that much information about yourself to somebody in such a short period of time? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know how you do that. And that's an individual thing, and it's constantly changing as our lives change. But one thing that I can leave you with is the introduction of how I am right now at this very moment as I stand up here and I give my icebreaking speech. And that is, my introduction at this moment is I'm very happy and I'm very grateful to be a member of this organization, to be one of you guys who have so much passion and love for life, that you are trying to make yourself better people, better communicators. This is what I would like to do with my life, to become a better communicator, to become a better person, to have more passion. And being a part of this group, being a part of you guys, gives me that wonderful opportunity to explore that in my life. And that is who I am. And that is my introduction. And that is my icebreaker speech.